I cannot hear you, my friend.
How about now?
Now I can hear you. Welcome to the new year, everyone.
Welcome back, everybody. First
Reptar,
of all,
how was your New Year's Eve?
It was fantastic.
Good.
I'll tell you what, though, the exciting part was after New Year's when I went home, did some leverage trading, got in my 150x long. DJ would have been so proud of me. I identified a reverse head and shoulders. I was like, that's it. I see it. Went for it. Played out. Set stop loss, take profit, all that stuff. Guys, DJ, genius. Get in the Discord.
Thank you, DJ.
Good to see you, man. Good to be back. I know we had a long break because of the holiday weekend.
Man, I haven't seen you since last year.
I haven't seen JC in a year.
Just dad jokes for days. Ugh, wake up.
Okay, hold on. I got a dad joke. We don't normally do this, but I'm gonna go for it.
Bring it.
What do you call an escalator when it stops working?
I know. Stairs.
It just stared. No, fuck, I fucked it up. yeah, you're right. You got it. Dad jokes, great. All right, guys. So we have a lot of I told you so's for today. But before we get into anything, we are absolutely going to bring up the crypto bubbles because
wait. I want to lead with this.
All right.
This is something before the bubbles, and I agree. This is from Whale's Whoosh Whale.mocha. I just want you to see this. No one say a single word. Shh. Don't jinx it. Okay.
No one say
Look at
this.
Single word. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. All right. But we're going to say stuff. Bubbles. But holy crap, what's going on with the bubble screen? Why is it like...
Damn. It is a green day today, everybody.
There's the big boys. There's the big boys. Everything's... But let's go here. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know what happened. But look at that. Look at that.
Damn. All of the Alpha Origin picks shining today. We got H-Bar up 10%. We got Arrow up 15%. We got Render up 13%. A lot of other projects that we've been talking about for a while are starting to bounce back, guys, which is nice to see. Obviously, Pepe. But ICP is interesting.
We finna talk about this.
We're going to talk a lot about ICP today, guys.
We're going to talk mostly. We're going to talk about this move. Let me back it up. We're going to talk about this move from December 31st to yesterday, 20% move. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, we have quite a few videos out about ICP, guys. We have a couple shorts. We talked about ICP in our AI pick video a couple months ago. Guys, if you haven't seen that already, definitely go check it out. There's a lot of potential in AI. And ICP is a really big project. I know the price has been absolutely obliterated. JC, if you want to pull up the all-time chart for ICP, just so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. ICP is really had a hard time. It went through the whole FTX scandal. It's been through price manipulation. It got absolutely wrecked the last.
These are weekly candles, guys.
Yeah, you go to the all-time high or the all-time chart.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get all time, but I can get a.
It's pretty brutal, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it's even the monthly. It's just, guys.
This is the whole. Yeah.
This is one of the biggest projects in all of crypto, guys. Like what it's doing is huge. The team behind it is insane. It's upgrading the internet protocol, which is a big deal because that's hasn't seen an upgrade in 50 years almost.
Is it wrong to say that ICP is going to be decentralized internet?
I mean, not exactly. Or yeah,
it's not quite like DeFi is for for your money. But
so the coolest thing that I found about ICP when I was doing my research is you don't need wallets or wallet addresses, so you can access the blockchain through HTTPS outcalls, which basically just means that through the internet you can access all of your wallets and everything without any of that. So there's no hacks. You can't get your wallet drained. Like it's really interesting what they're doing, and the team is really the thing that's impressive. There's just such a large team behind it, and I think ICP is going to do really well. I mean, it's a project that struggled for a long time, but we're starting to see a little bit of a bounce back. And as you guys said, as we showed on our price prediction video,
and now I'm gonna you took us off of this, and I'm gonna put us back on this because I want to come over here. This is the only thing. This concerns me. I find this concerning. Unlimited max supply. They can make more of it. And anything that does that, that makes me concerned for the price. Like not for the technology. I'm sure the technology will be fine. But the price of the token, if they can just print more, as we found out for the last 50 years, if you can just print more dollars, what does that mean for the value of the dollar? Well, if you can just print or type in more ICP tokens, what does that mean for the value of the token?
Exactly. It's, again, it's like printing US dollars. Like eventually the value is just going to go down. It's to me, that's probably if most projects had an limited supply, I would be very cautious of them. ICP, I'm still really bullish on. So
yeah, does that mean you can't make a 10, a 20x? Absolutely not. Does that mean it's probably not going to get back up to the 140s? If they can just print as many as they want, it's probably not going back up here. That's just my opinion. You do whatever you want.
No, I would agree with that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of green out there, guys. There's a lot of good projects that are still at a really good discount. Again, Render had a big move this week, and it's up about 20%. Render, excuse me. Oh, exhausted. Render is still down about 70% for the year, but it's up 20% for the week. So we're starting to see some price action back on some of these projects, but we're still in a really good buying position for people that are still trying to accumulate.
Yeah, and this is why I would be personally more bullish on Render than on ICP. Is the max supply is already set, and the total supply is 53 of 64, so roughly almost 90% already out there. It's below $1 billion market cap. This is why I think this is a better, and right now it's at $1.49. I mean,
I know.
I think it's a safer play than ICP personally.
Yeah, Render is one of my bigger holdings, and I'm really bullish on it just because of NVIDIA and AI and just the whole industry. It's insanely bullish. So, we are almost out of fear, guys. We're almost back in neutral on the fear and greed index. Market cap back to 3 trillion. Oof.
We've turned around. We'll see what happens. We did have some breaking news, some more Fed news today. We'll get into in just a second. But yeah, what else? Is there anything else we want to look at?
Nobody say a word.
That's right. We're like, don't spook it. Everyone be real quiet and just don't give any reason to jinx anything.
Reptar's opening up a 250x short because everybody gonna jinx it.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything? I mean, everything is still down from where from the highs last year, but it's moving. I mean, this. Don't get me wrong. This is good. This is great. It's not a big deal. Like we're still way down from where we were last year. Like we're still.
That's the thing, guys. I mean,
we're still 40% down here.
Yeah, we're getting some exciting. We're getting some exciting price action. We're getting a little bit of hopium, but we are still down. Again, render's still down almost 80% for the year, but it's up 20%. So we're seeing some nice bounces. So for people who bought the dip, you guys are probably pretty happy right now. But we still got a lot of ground to cover. We still got to make up for that. Bitcoin, I got to see Bitcoin go past 94,000 before I start getting excited.
Still, you're exactly right. That 94 number is still the top that we have to break through to get any kind of movement. But it's good to see today. We did earlier. Let me get on the hourly here.
And if we hit, if we
did pop over 90.
It could go right. It could go right to 100,000 from there.
Yep. We'll see. It's again, this is all short-term stuff. Long-term, when you zoom out, that's what Bitcoin does.
That's a lot of greed right there. Damn.
Now, is it going to continue on this? Probably not. Will it eventually? Will the curve flatten out? Yeah, probably. Short-term curves, look like this. You see this line right here. Short-term looks like that. If you want to zoom out. All right, let me move this so I can draw this line here. See the steep angle there? But if you go long-term, looks like that. A lot shallower. Okay, cool. Everybody got that. And eventually, longest term will even shallow out and will become like more traditional. Like if you do a chart analysis on a S&P 500, they're not. Nobody on S&P 500 does this on a monthly chart.
I know.
So, anyway, let me drop this right here. This is from the Ox Nobbler, the 0x Nobbler. Anyway, Fed was releasing S&P PMI data today, and we can switch back to today. So we have to go back and forth. We'll go back to that. So this was his opinion on this. If the index is greater than 52.5, that's bullish. If it's in this range, it's priced in, and if it's below, it is bearish. Well, that has since released 51.8. They were expecting 52. It came in at 51.8. So now the Fed's going to start QE money printing. They've already started that. Like they've already started injecting liquidity, even emergency liquidity. And we're going to talk about the silver thing that's going on as well, because that's still affecting markets. So according to Ox Nobbler here, this is all priced in. And so they're going to continue going with their plan. Before we let's go to, by the way, this is still U.S. Congress expected to pass crypto market structure this month. Well, they've been saying that for a year. I'll believe it when I see it. But when it happens, that should be good for us.
No, and again, guys, we're looking forward to the Clarity Act also. There's a lot of boring legislation that's going to happen before I think the big boys jump in. So we're kind of just waiting in the winds right now, guys.
But this is something that's in our thumbnail today. Whale accumulation. I want you to see this. Look at this is 2025, 2024, 2023. Look at the new whales.
Whales be whaling.
Whales be whaling. They are, and it's funny to me because you would think this would be a retail thing. Like, retail doesn't buy down here in the dips. They buy up here at the tops. Nope. The whales are doing it too.
Because I don't think this is the top, guys. Like, again, a lot of people think that we're going into a bear market after this next top. And what you guys think they're round tripping their bags? You think they're buying so they can unload 3 years from now? No, they totally have a plan. There's been massive manipulation over the past year. I really think that now we're starting to see money flowing in, and I think things are getting ready to send, honestly. And it's, again, it's just my opinion, but I'm really excited to see what happens over the next couple months for sure.
And this is, sorry, I scrolled down past him. This is from Merlin the Trader or Merligen. Okay, I guess the J is silent. Merlin the Trader. Whales are back. Address is holding 1,000 plus Bitcoin. That must be nice. Just flipped from net selling to heavy accumulation again. Retail watches price. Whales watch liquidity. Right now they're stepping back in. Here's this chart. This is the number of whales on exchanges holding more than 1,000 Bitcoin and the balance change.
Look at that explosion. That is
January
wild.
1st, 2026. So what did they do? My opinion, they waited for the year end so that they didn't have to worry about tax harvesting issues. January 1st comes in, time to buy again.
Yep, that's smart.
That's just my guess. It doesn't mean anything. I'm not a financial guy. I'm just a dude in my basement.
I'm just a guy in my basement.
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
It makes
before.
total sense, though. I think that's a really. I think it makes. It's a little bit of a coincidence that right on the new year that all happens. So.
Right. This guy, we talked about this before. This guy predicted, even when XRP was at $1.83 on December 31st at 7 p.m., XRP was going to $100 by the end of 2025. Would not shut up about it. Basically, all this guy did was farm engagement by being an idiot. And now, this is from Jack the Rippler, saying that this guy has predicted XRP will hit 10,000 by the end of 2026 or early. If you are following this clown, making like, and here's the thing that bugs me: if you go over to this guy's page, XRP is about trillions locked in. That's true. Trillions are locked in assets. Large XRP sales aren't from escrow or retail. They're OTC trades through Falcon X, Kraken, like early investors and hedge funds moving massive positions. Yes, this is all true. The guy makes good points. If you watch him on any type of YouTube video where he's discussing market structure, he's pretty solid. But then he does stupid crap like this. And I'm like, this guy is literally just engagement farming. And if you're following, like if you're making decisions based on this idiot making predictions about $10,000 XRP, you have violated rule number 1 and you are a moron. This guy's a moron and you should not be following him for any type of price predictions. He's an idiot. He's clickbait farming you.
And that's the thing. Why should we believe his $10,000 price prediction when his last price prediction was so far off?
We talked about ICP. I wanted to get into it. We did that. Which one? This one?
The
ICP one. Dang it. We already talked about it, but this is just random ICP. So ICP is the NVIDIA of crypto. Okay.
I think Render's the NVIDIA of crypto, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't.
Don't get me wrong. I'm still insanely bullish on ICP and what it's doing.
Yes. Yes. I was just looking up ICP will scale on the blockchain software market. Yeah, I am bullish on ICP tech, the Internet Computer Protocol. The token, again, unlimited supply is always a red flag for me. But it's at a great, if you believe in the project and you believe that they won't print enough. I say print like it's money, but they won't create enough token on a short-term basis. They may grow it over time, but they're not going to all of a sudden tomorrow create 1 trillion ICP tokens and dump the market. Like,
can you hit show more on that post? So
this one here.
DeFi has some picks for AI. A lot of these ones were on our top 5 AI picks list. Render, Tau, ICP. Near.
We've kind of lost interest in FET.
I would stay away from FET, to be honest. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I don't know. Just don't know enough. Like I thought they had a good plan merging with some other stuff, and then they stopped the merge. And that may just be, FET may be a strong project, and they're like, you know what, these other 2 projects are just dead weight. We are not going to partner with them. We're going to go on our own. Maybe so. But
yeah, because they were all supposed to conglomerate into ASI, right? Wasn't that the plan? Yeah.
And they didn't. And like I said, that may have just been. We see that a lot in business and crypto space even now. Like, hey, even crypto gaming companies are like, hey, we were partnered with you, but we're gonna sell you to somebody else because you're not putting out. So.
Because you're not putting out.
You're not putting.
We're trading in for the newer model because you're not putting out.
That's right. You're not creating value. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Render, Tau, ICP, probably probably good picks.
And there's one AI pick on that's not on that list that's on ours that I think is going to 100x, guys. So check it out. Check it out. We'll throw that in the thumbnails, or we'll throw that in the video description.
Yeah. And then let's see what else we got. This I wanted to talk about briefly. Look at this. Like, did you see the silver prices? And it's interesting to me.
Reality.
Because this to me, and I didn't realize this. We were talking about silver prices being there, but look, that is interesting to me. Like silver futures, which is really just paper. You're buying and selling the price of silver. You're not buying and selling silver. That's $72. But if you want to go on a market, look at this. You want to go on a market and you buy an ounce of silver, it's actually selling for $108. And this is bulk. This is the bulk price. Anytime you see these websites, what is this? This is, it doesn't say. But if you go to bullion.com or wherever you buy precious metals, this is the bulk price. You have to buy like 100 or more ounces to get this price. If you buy one, it's like higher than that. So
see, I own a lot of silver, and I've been checking prices on it, and I'm just shocked how well it's been doing. I'm wondering if it's almost outperforming gold at this point as far as like percent wise. But and then with China locking its supply of gold, like, and not exporting, it's interesting. Gold and heavy metals in general usually pump before, Bitcoin. Like, we've seen this happen before, and people are trying to get out of the dollar, guys. People know the currency's failing, and they're looking for alternatives. Giro, keeping it classy. What's up, man? In the chat.
Giro needs to go to bed. He's been working all night.
Morning, everyone. Yeah, he hasn't gone to bed since yesterday.
Yeah, I pulled off this so I could actually look up something I saw earlier on silver. I did. I'm trying to find something about. So I need to find the post again. But J.P. Morgan was fined back in 2020 for manipulating precious metal prices, and I mean like fined to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars for manipulating precious metal prices.
Now, how exactly would someone do that? I mean, obviously the guy's got more money than God, but it's just like.
Here's the one I wanted to find. Let me find one more. It's like we've seen. We watched last year. We watched big companies at the end of the year manipulate the price of all the big crypto tokens. Guess what? They're also manipulating the price of precious metals right now.
They do what they do best. They make money, and they manipulate price.
Why do they do that? So they can make money.
And that's the thing, is it's like you can cry and bitch about it basically, or you can just do what they're doing,
Just watch what they're doing. And so this was let me come over here. This is back in 2020. You'll see the report date. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. JP Morgan Chase and Company agrees to pay $920 million in connection with schemes to defraud precious metals and U.S. Treasury markets. Like, they said, oh, you're making, and I mean, I'm sure JP Morgan made, $10 billion or $100 billion doing this. Oh no, pay 1% of that in fines. Who did they pay that to? The freaking government. Did anybody who lost money by their manipulation get their money back? No. That's exactly what I just said.
Point, Mr. Ray. Yep. Very, very good point. They don't care. They're going to make money either way. If they got to pay a couple fines, cool.
I was going to say, if you can make $100 billion and all it's going to cost you is $1 billion in fines, would you do it? You're not going to prison. You're not losing all the money you made.
You're paying a fine, and you got plenty of money to pay the fine, so fuck it.
You're paying 1% of the money you made in a fine. I would do that in a heartbeat. If I could defraud the U.S. government of $12 billion and they make me pay $100 million and they don't send me to prison,
cancel.
And I don't look, I mean, like, oh wait, I got to open a daycare to do that. Screw you.
Woo! Oh, super canceled. Full disclosure, guys, me and JC are going to Minnesota, and we're going to be opening a daycare.
I'm not going anywhere in Minnesota or New York. New York City,
like,
I mean. I don't have a
he's
problem
like,
with
I'm
New York.
out of New York. Yeah. No, yeah.
New York City, yeah, if you're in New York City and you're not a grifter, you should probably leave.
You should probably leave. New York City is not the place.
Anyway, back on the silver. This is why I was reading this today. I'm like, I did not realize this. We just saw it. The charts say silver is $71. The price of silver is, you cannot go buy an ounce of silver for $71. So why does the silver chart say the price is $71?
That's ridiculous. That's so weird to me. Because $71 is not the price of silver. It's just not. Like, silver will go vertical to catch up. See, my buddy Jason would appreciate this. He's got, dude, the guy's got boxes of silver bars and like gold bars and gold backs. No.
I was like, I don't.
No, he's got a couple safe boxes full of silver, and we were looking at him a couple weeks ago, and I'm gonna have to send him a text and tell him to check the price of silver because he's sitting on quite a bit right now. So,
this is again my opinion and not financial advice, but any asset, any hard asset that is not U.S., I would not be trading any of my hard assets for U.S. dollars right now.
Right.
But this is like, if banks are short on silver right now, so the paper price is showing $71, so they don't get. It's like, this is it right here. Oh no, it was a different post. This is GameStop. If the price goes up, these people are liquidated, and if it's these big banks that are shorting silver, and suddenly the price of silver was actually, instead of this chart, unless it said, hey, like we saw, if you want to buy a bar of silver or an ounce of silver, it's actually $110, and they're shorting it at 71. Reptar, you understand longs and shorts and leverage positions. What would happen to them if the price reflected the actual price and not the $71 where they're shorting?
Yeah, they would get liquidated and they'd lose all their money.
All their money. Big banks. Insolvent overnight. Yeah.
And it's ridiculous because I almost think people should be longing. Like, a bunch of people should just start opening up longs. And that's the great thing about Reddit and the whole GameStop thing, is that's basically what happened. Is everybody was like, no, this is being manipulated. We're gonna buy the F out of this. We only get one F-bomb per show, guys. And they're basically, I don't know, man. It might be something worth looking into. Opening up.
I don't think. Here's the thing. Because these are the backbone of the entire world's financial system. Banks. These are not. Your local credit union went short on silver. This is J.P. Morgan went short on silver. So, what we'll see,
still moving. Love it.
I think what we'll see is what we have seen twice in the new year already, or right before the new year, and then already once this year. The Fed overnight has thrown in billions of dollars to the banks in this repo stuff. They will print money to bail out the banks because they can't let the banks collapse.
Sure, guys, they're not going to let them fail. I mean, people talk about it all the time. Oh, the banks are going to fail. Blah, blah, blah. Like, they won't let it happen. They won't. But there's a lot of money to be made during the chaos of it all falling apart. So,
yeah, and we're just now. We will see.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Gray. Exactly. They will come in and they will save the day. They'll be a little Superman. Yep, they'll come in and they'll write their checks and everything will be
too big to fail. Everyone's too big to fail that props up the actual government. You and I are not too big to fail. We're too small to win.
I'm too big to fail.
Yeah. So it's but what does that mean? That means they inject cash. They create dollars and inject it into the economy. What does that mean for assets?
Exactly. But that's what we're seeing, guys. We're seeing all these assets explode in price. Gold, silver. People are starting to look into AI now. It's interesting because we always said that AI was going to be the narrative this cycle. And if you look, while everything else is, taking a giant dump, AI is what is going right now. The AI projects are moving, and some of the other projects as well. So things are in a really good position right now, guys. So it's important to be paying attention. Get into the Discord, talk with the degenerates in there about what your favorite project is and what they're looking at, because most of our picks, guys, we've gotten from other community members. We collaborated and sharing ideas and stuff. So if you guys aren't sure what to be looking at or what to be buying, definitely hop in and take a look at that.
Yep. And let's just, the reason we're talking about silver, because the greater narrative behind all of this manipulation also affects us in the crypto space. And if silver or gold or these long-term, long-standing stores of value and these types of, what's the blue chip stocks and stuff can be manipulated, how much more do you think crypto can be manipulated? We're so early in the space. They're trying to get in, and they can hold it and do whatever they want to it. Why manipulate it? Bottom line, so they can make more money. So if they're manipulating it to make more money, just follow what they're manipulating and jump in.
Yep.
That's my plan.
You don't even have to believe in the technology, guys. We do. I very much would believe that they don't. But yeah, again, guys, we say this all the time. They're not in this to change the world. They're in this to make money. So, and you can do both. So,
yep.
We're going to be paying attention to a lot of these charts, guys. Things are looking really, really interesting. We're in a good position, I think, for. Yeah. No, that's the thing. It's all manipulation. You can see it on the chart. For the past year, it's been nothing but price manipulation.
Yep, we will see. We will keep our ear to the ground. If you hear stuff, please let us know. Either preferably in the Discord, because that's where we can live interact. But throw a comment on any of these videos if you think if you think we're way off base and we're just conspiracy theorists and need to get some more tinfoil. Tinfoil is too expensive. We'll go with aluminum though.
We're definitely not getting silver foil.
Not anymore. I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, that's basically all we have today. I do have a little Reptar rant for you guys. I want to share something.
Bring it.
All right.
I love it. We're going to for the first rant of 2026. Let's go.
It's not even a rant. It's just it's something I thought was pretty cool. So this is a happy Reptar rant today. So I got this for Christmas. This is pretty cool. So it is the monopoly of crypto.
Awesome.
So it comes with all these here. I think I got one here. Comes with all these little Bitcoins and stuff. Bam.
Hey.
And I don't know. It's pretty cool. It reminds me of Monopoly. I haven't played it yet, but yeah. Bitcoin's made it. Monopoly. Let's go. Its own monopoly. So guys, whales are accumulating. Now is a really good time. Start the year off right. Shit's about to get crazy. So
Chinese ports are refusing to ship silver.
Dude, I bought all my silver 4 years ago, and it's been so boring in price for so long. And now I wake up one day and then finally silver's exploding, blah blah blah. It's just I wear a lot of silver. Everything I have is silver, and
I haven't bought silver. The last time I bought silver, it was $16 or something like that.
Dude, this other side pendant. So if you guys didn't know, I got this from the other side collaboration that they did with Gucci, and there's only 3,000 of them, and it's solid silver. It was worth about $1,000 when I was looking at the price on it as far as its weight in silver. I checked eBay; they're selling for $2,700 now, and I was just like, what? And it's just because the price of silver has gone up so much.
Don't be scared to take profits.
Yeah.
Here,
So
this is
I
we'll
was
end with
thinking about
this.
it. Like, should I sell this thing?
Silver shorts just broke the myth. This is from Make It Mims. Two major U.S. banks are short 4.4 billion ounces of silver. The global annual production, 800 million ounces. That means covering their positions would require every ounce mined on Earth for the next 5.5 years, with zero silver left for industry, solar, or treasure jewelry. This isn't a normal market. The paper promises versus physical reality. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. That's all fine when someone says, yeah, I'm going to hold silver on paper. But if you say, hey, you know what? I actually want physical silver, they can't redeem all the paper they have out there.
There's literally gonna be like a silver rush, like kind of like how there's like not a rush, a bank run on silver. They're gonna be like, no, I want the physical silver. I don't want it on paper. And they're gonna be like, oh, sorry, we can't do that. It's gonna cost you a little bit more, dude. This is insane.
Crazy, just crazy. Just be aware of that's what's going on. Just guys, this is how you learn. You go, hey, wait a minute. This looks strange to me. Let me watch and see what happens.
These are unprecedented times.
I think 2026 is going to be an interesting year. So keep your head down. Do not get yourself into any type of trouble, but don't overextend yourself in anything. That's my life advice for 2026 is don't overextend yourself into anything. Because
you guys just pay attention. If you're paying
2026 is going to be wild.
You will be just fine.
Yep. But we'll see you in the Discord. We had a great game night on New Year's Eve, and we will continue to Alpha Origins.
Like $4.
Yep.
It was awesome.
And
trivia.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say we played a bunch of games. JC gave away an NFT. We did we did a New Year's giveaway for $150. Definitely check it out, guys. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we host the game night. We do giveaways. We do more of like this, and it's definitely fun. It's a little bit more laid back than the morning show, but we have fun with it.
Definitely less structured, even if you can call this structured. But be on the lookout this year for we're going to get back into what kind of we started out as. Kind of a let's look at these crypto gaming ecosystems and let's start building some tutorials on how to get involved. So we're going to start getting back to the heart of what formed Alpha Origins in some of our video content. So if you like that, hit the like, hit the subscribe, give us some comments, tell us what games you're interested in, what games you don't understand, what games you think are stupid, what games you want us to check out, and we'll do some videos on them.
Absolutely, guys. We got a lot of tutorials coming here soon, and some breakdowns on some of our favorite projects. So stay tuned. And thank you guys for turning out to the live show. Always amazing to see everybody in the chat. Stay safe out there, guys.
Yep.
Bye, Bitcoin.
Chompy.
Woo.